Good morning, everyone. Lisa Muchler with the Texas A&M Engineering Extension Service. I hope this finds each of you and your families doing well and staying healthy during these unprecedented times. This morning, we're going to be providing an online technical assistance, what we call our TEACS Community Tips. And in that realm, just for a little bit, for those of you who don't know me, I direct our economic and workforce development programs at TEACS. And at the larger level, our agency, we provide technical assistance that spans the realm of emergency response, emergency management, along with economic and workforce development. And under those guises, we're helping the communities and businesses be able to thrive, and especially during these times. And so this morning, we're going to take a moment from your day to provide you some tips that are both helpful and extremely critical in some instances. And no matter if you're a municipality, a county, or a regional governmental entity, or much less a small private business or a large manufacturer. So whether you're private sector or public sector, our goal today is to help you be able to regain much necessary ground due to external variables that none of us had control over in your businesses, as well as in your operations in your governmental entities. So today I have two individuals that I have the privilege to work with. I work with Mr. Esteban Pedraza. He is known as our trusted advisor for business solutions here at TEACS, along with Ms. Rebecca Tate. She is our director of our TEACS Cyber Readiness Center, and they will both be providing you very helpful information along with critical information with due dates. So let's stay tuned, and I'm going to start with Esteban. How do we remain competitive in life after COVID now?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Lisa. Now, in today's environment of COVID-19, municipalities and organizations are in the midst of the response and recovery phases. Now, we spent a lot of time currently focusing not just on supply chain issues, but also on workforce safety. Now, as we are approaching the phase of recovery, the big question that's been asked by municipalities is, how do we improve now with this new normal? How do we set up our improvement plans? Now, first and foremost, prior to developing any type of improvement plan, it's highly recommended that municipalities and organizations have a strategic plan in place, or at the very least, a strategic direction. Now, any improvement should be purposeful, with the intent of getting the municipality or organization closer to their strategic goal. Now, Lisa, what I mean by that is you do not just try to improve something just to improve it. It really does help with sustainability if the improvement is part of something bigger. Now, for example, if a strategic goal is, let's say, fiscal management and an annual savings of X dollars, then the results of the improvement should help you get closer to that goal. Now, Lisa, there's many methodologies that organizations and municipalities can use to help them improve. From Six Sigma, Lean Six Sigma, theory of constraints, business process management, and agile management, just to name a few. But in reality, what I'd say is that there is no silver bullet for improvement. A combination of different methodologies with a focus on both process improvement and workforce development skills is normally the most effective. As an example, there's a municipality that used a combination of these methodologies to take a permitting process from 16-day wait period to a 1 day. Now, not only did that save money to the municipality, but it really made the customer very happy, person applying for the permit. And another example in a municipality is taking an asphalt repair division and using a combination of these methodologies to be able to save an approximate $560,000 a year. Now, those are things that you want to be striving for. Those are things that organizations and the municipalities should want to be striving for. Now, what's really important here is, as we discussed, one, there is a strategic goal. 2, your plan is following that goal. And 3, you want to make sure that the changes that you are taking or are putting in place are sustainable. Lisa, hopefully that helps.
Oh, it most definitely does, Esteban. So yes, especially given a lot of our municipalities and small businesses were needing to make up that deficit over the last 6 to 8 weeks. So definitely efficiencies gained and bottom lines are improving with those strategic planning pieces. Then definitely. And we will have obviously a way to for individuals interested in learning more to contact you on our slide at the end. Great.
Absolutely.
Thanks. All right, Miss Rebecca. We know that there's a lot of moving parts, that we need to safeguard all of our critical infrastructure in our municipalities, in our county governments, in our regional governmental organizations, along with our businesses, manufacturing or small businesses. Can you give us an update of viruses? They don't stop, whether they're the COVID-19 or actual cybersecurity viruses.
I sure can. Thank you, Lisa. And Esteban, great information and pointers for communities to be thinking about as things are coming back together. So Lisa, you mentioned that TEACS does technical assistance. The other part of what we do is training. So what I'd like to add as a tip is reminding state and local employees that there's an important deadline approaching that requires cybersecurity awareness training. I'm not sure how many of you knew that, but even us as employees of the Texas A&M University system, this applies to us as we're state employees. So it's the Texas House Bill 3834. It requires all state and local government employees to complete a certified cybersecurity awareness course by June 14, 2020. That's really not that far away. But we have training available that can help you meet that compliance and reporting requirement by the date, the deadline. So there's no cost for this training, and that's what I think is so useful for communities that are struggling or have people out of their office. This is training that's already been funded by the Department of Homeland Security. We have 2 different courses. They've been reviewed and certified by the Texas Department of Information Resources so that we know for sure they qualify to meet the bill. The first is an online course. This is called Internet Security Basics. So you or your employees can log in from home or the office, wherever it is they're working from right now. They can take it on their own time. They can even go in and take a piece of it, log out, and come back the next day to finish it up. So that's a really easy one. The second one is a course we normally do in the classroom. It's called Essentials of Community Cybersecurity. It's an instructor-led course. But because of the current environment, we've taken that 4-hour classroom course and done a little shifting and manipulating to make it available through a virtual platform. So you and your community team can take it together. So you have that engagement and discussion that you would have as you look at cybersecurity from a community perspective, not just an individual perspective. So that's something you can schedule with a date and time so your people can log in from their location, wherever they are, and have that delivery through a virtual platform. So this is a big tip for communities where the fiscal bottom line is important because you're getting this as a resource that's already funded. You don't have to pay for it. So hopefully this provides some resources that can make it easier for communities to meet that June 14 date. And I know that, Lisa, you'll have some information at the end of this to point them to the links of the information about the courses. But thank you for giving me a chance to just give those tips and provide some resources to help the Texas communities.
Oh, thank you, Rebecca. This is such critical information you're sharing with everyone. Again, June 14th, as you said, is right around the corner. It is a state mandate with the House Bill 3834. And do not think that, you've got enough time. And I will have information on how to get more, how to get to those links to be able to take those trainings in order to ensure that your communities and organizations are safeguarded as we move forward, reopening our vibrant economy. So at this point in time, from Esteban, Rebecca, and myself, this has been your quick TEACS community tips. We will be providing more online technical assistances in the near future. Y'all stay safe and stay healthy. Thanks.
Take care.
Bye-bye.